Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I got some my figures out here. Got some display pieces, so I just want to talk about them a little bit. These oil drums were 3D printed and painted, and I tried to paint them black and left some silver on there. These little pieces right here came from the dollar store. They were, I think, in the crafting display area. This little tin piece right here was from a grocery store flower display, like if you bought like a bouquet of flowers or whatever. So I think it fit in, it's corrugated, it fits in perfectly with these 6-inch figures. And I just want to kind of throw that out there before we get started. So anyways, I did do a little toy hunting basically, and I want to show you what I saw in the stores. So let's get into it. So this is going to be like a narration over the video. This is the DC section at my Target. I didn't want to use the sound from the store because you could barely hear me with the mask on. So this is Transformers, and I just kind of went down so you can see what was there. These are supposed to be the GI Joes. You can see Viper and Firefly get one peg between them, so obviously not that many figures. We'll slowly make our way over to Marvel Legends and take a look at that. That's part of the Spider-Verse wave. That's pretty cool to actually see him on a peg. And then we see our standard peg warmer up there. And so Target's kind of different. They separated Star Wars and Marvel Legends into separate aisles over here. So here's the Masters of the Universe. As you can see, it's all Skeletor and all He-Man, which is pretty cool. So they put up the Mission Fleet right here. This is where we get into the Star Wars Black Series, and there you go, practically empty on the shelf, except for this one Galaxy's Edge Trading Post droid that is pretty much in every store that I've been to. You got your wrestling figures over on this side. They have some really cool accessories that fit their 6-inch line, but they haven't really seemed to have gotten anything new, and it's pretty much the same figures up there. So here's the adult collectibles section at Target, and it's kind of cool. They got the Pops over here. You got some Groot. Here's all your movies, Aliens, Gremlins, those Billie Eilish figures that are in stock. I don't know if they thought they were going to sell out, but here's the Pops. I saw a couple that were interesting. There's Inspector Gadget, and then I saw this one, which was the Baby Yoda right here, and then I thought, what the heck is this? Is that Scuba Nugget? Well, that reminds me of somebody. So anyways, these are the Funko Pops that were in the store. I think it was, it's actually in a pretty decent shape. It's usually in shambles. Look at that Wienermobile. I was tempted, let me tell you. So anyways, we went over to Walmart, and here's their locked case where they normally have some 6-inch Black Series figures. You got your Masters of the Universe, the tiny ones. And down at the bottom, we got some of these Jar Jar Binks. As you can see in this store, they like to lock up the figures. And not all of them for some reason. So here's, you can see the McFarlane, the DC. So they got a couple of Batmans there. And check this out. More Spider-Verse figures. That's actually pretty cool to see those on the shelf. Oh, look at that. 2 of them. They just happen to be separated. Excuse that guy for walking in front of the camera. He thought I was kind of crazy to be filming all the toys, but whatever. So here's the Masters of the Universe again. And if you're looking for Skeletor or He-Man, there's plenty of them in stock, which is actually kind of cool to see those figures just hanging there on the shelves waiting for somebody to buy them. You got the Scooby Mobile, you get some Scooby figures, King Kong, that's probably from the Godzilla vs. King Kong that's coming up. Look at those little stand-ups for the GI Joes. This is where the GI Joe classifieds are supposed to be. As you can see, those pegs are empty. And here you go. You get to the end of the aisle and empty. So we get to the wrestling section here, and they got some figures up too, but it's pretty much exactly what we've seen in every store, except for they got the belts in here, which is kind of cool. So you got your Mission Fleet, some more of your Mission Fleet, and those Galaxy of Adventures, and I've seen this in almost every store I've been into, which is kind of cool, right? That they actually have that available. So they must be pumping those out of the factories, and that's about it. Here's the Transformers. Let's just take a quick look through them. I know that some folks are actually into the Transformers. They do look pretty cool. I wish they were a little bit bigger in scale, especially if you wanted to use them alongside your 6-inch figures. I wish they were maybe in the 12-inch size scale for when they were transformed into robots. I think that would actually be really cool to be able to stand them up with, like, say, your 6-inch. And check out these Hot Wheels. These are the Batmobiles. And they actually look really cool. Was almost tempted to get one of these, but I ended up not picking it up. So let's take a look at the adult collectibles section over at Walmart. They actually keep these over by the electronics. Look at that Homelander. And they pretty much put some of their Pops over there. They don't have a huge selection. And some of the other figures like those Megos. Look at that Silence of the Lambs. That actually looks pretty cool. And there's Clark Griswold. So there you have it. Hope you liked that little trip to Target and Walmart to take a look around at what was coming in. If they had maybe the Hand Ninja, I would have picked up another one of those. If they had any of those Archive Black Series figures, I'm looking for Cody. I'm waiting for him to hit stores. And of course, I'm looking for any G.I. Joes. I am keeping my eye out for a Firefly because I know somebody that needs one. And you can always use another Viper. So anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it, and have a great day.